Hassan was one of the people that came up to speak, and afterwards I thanked him, and he and I had a short, well, a medium-length conversation where he basically said that, he wanted bygones to be bygones, things in the past, whatever happened, and we can move forward. And I agreed. I played it polite because I, didn't want to aggravate anything. And then he started asking questions like, "Oh, well, I just want to get your opinion on things. How do you feel about how things went down between Babylon and Tripos?" And started, asking, what did they do wrong? Why were they blacklisted from trade day? Why are they the ones being forced to apologize? And basically tried to weave this whole pity party narrative about how they are, the poor abused people that were true Babylonians that got ousted. And, that XYZ things that happened in the past, and that they were the ones that were wronged, basically trying to cajole me into being like, "Oh no, I'm so sorry. Yeah, my dead husband, thank you so much for coming to the funeral. Here, you come trade guns with us, okay?" That's basically what he was trying to go for, but I just played it down the middle, so they're maintaining the pity party victim complex narrative.
And who was all like actively a part of this I guess whole ordeal? And
Hassan was the only one that I actively spoke with. There were 3 others nearby that I think I recognized Jackson Colby. The 2 others I was not particularly familiar with.
okay, so is this a new 3 pass? Like I haven't heard Edgar, Sebastian, I haven't heard those names in a minute.
They've had some new faces.
OP was the one who called me. Oscar Perez was with them when they pulled up, grabbed me as I was going to sleep, and tried to throw me out of a plane and got Edgar shanked. And they said that should be in the past because I shanked Edgar. I was like, what?
Yeah, that's what all these gangbangers
were trying to kill me.
These guys are way too close to Edgar. Like, there's no way we even allow.
Yeah, listen, we're not going to allow any sort of dealings without the head of the snake being the one leading it. I'm not going to talk to Hassan. I ain't going to talk to no people. Those are peasants in the grand scheme of things. There's no point having those conversations with them. This is true.
Yeah.
So you tell Merlin to f off, and if they want to reconcile and come to common ground, tell Edgar to give me a call. That's the only way that's the only way that potentially even happens, and it's still very unlikely to happen. So.
Good to know. Odds that CJ and I had a brief conversation about the odds of them working with the Lost are somewhat likely, but we don't have anything concrete with that. So.
Yeah.
Well,
the timing of it all.
It depends on who's active. If Sebastian, Benny, and Edgar are active, then I think they would be. But if this is like a 3 pass, but it's a new group, they're just rocking with an old name that's got some reputation to it, then it wouldn't shock me if they weren't. It really just depends. Like, I just don't know anything. It just depends on who's actually been around and who's been leading the charge on it.
Seems like Benny's bodega has been pretty active. I've seen a couple of twats about it on Twitter. Outside of that,
Have we seen twats from Benny himself, or who's been twat?
Benicio Delgado, yes.
Oh, so he has been active. Okay, so then they're probably some in cahoots with the Lost for sure.
I mean, the timing of it all is just... I think that first call came about a week ago, and then clearly they didn't like my answers, and then they go to Eliza, right, and try and utilize the connection to her dead husband as a source to branch off of. Yeah, it's pathetic.
Well, to be fair, too, Edgar don't seem like the who would bend the knee and ask for forgiveness, so I don't know if he's calling the shots in any of this. It's interesting. I think the market is just bleeding, and obviously we provide necessities for some of these groups over at Trade Day, so maybe they're trying to take advantage. I have no idea.
I mean, that's not their narrative, though. They're not trying to ask for forgiveness. They're trying to play the victim still.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they'll do till the end of time.
Yeah.
There's no more point spending more breath on this. Let's move forward.
Mm-hmm.